Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. We are the reporters of this report, which is the four modes of theft. So, I am the first reporter. Before we go to number one, no, uh, what is the modes of theft first? So, it is a manner of or experience of being robber's person that leads into the liable crime, which is the theft. So, mo ni siya ang mga ginabuhat no sa mga robbers person nga nag-result siya as a criminal liability, which is or liable theft. So first is asportation. So asportation, it is the carrying away of someone else's property, or that is an element of larceny. So the taking away is accomplished without a violence or intimidation against the person or force upon things. So si asportation daw is pag-carry o someone's personal property. So from the word personal property, it is an object, like for example the pocket money or cellphone, no. So mano siya ang mga object nga makita sa tuwa as individual, no. So si asportation daw is pagkuha og personal property. So makuha ni siya without violence or intimidation against the person or force upon things. So obviously wala siya na belong sa robbery. Kay ang robbery, kabalo naman tano, ang robbery is, or ang element sa robbery is there is a violence or force upon things, and also intimidation against the person. But since wala, so nabilong siya sa theft, no. So si asportation daw is makita nato sa element, especially sa larceny theft. So what is the element of larceny theft? So first is it is unlawful taking and carrying away. Second is of someone's personal property. Third, without the consent of the owner. And lastly is with the intent to permanently deprive the owner of the property. So first pa lang, no, makita nato si asportation, which is unlawful taking or carrying away or pagkuha sa personal property, which is kadtong object, no. So without the consent, so gikuha ang isa ka object nga without the consent or walay pagtugot sa owner, and also with the intent to permanently deprive the owner of the property. So like for example, no, naay kanang katabang. So si katabang is naa siya nakita nga something object, no, object sa iyang amo, no, nga nakita niya dito sa lamisa, which is kadtong object is jewelry, no. Then while naa pa ang amo, ginatiman-an nato niya nga object nya, gihulat lang niya nga mohawa yang boss para makuha to niya nga gamit, which is the personal property. So paghawa sa iyang boss or sa iyang amo, iya tong kuha or gi-carry, no, gi-take niya to nga personal property without the consent of the owner, walay pagtugot si owner, no. So that is what we call a larceny theft, no. Pero pag ang pagkuha niya is mistake or accident, so dili siya qualify as a theft or larceny theft. So maro to. Next reporter. Ikaw na bad. Wait lang. Mag-off sa
Good
wait
morning
lang bad.
everyone.
Mag-off sa mic.
Good morning everyone. Today I will continue our report. I will discussing about the lost property. So lost property, the perpetrator finds a lost item or property and failed or not intended to deliver the lost property to its the rightful owner. So lost property is very familiar na jud kay siya sa tuwa, no? So there are question. So if makakita mo gamit or lost property, makonsider ba siya as a theft na if dili ninyo iuli sa tagiya ang nakita nimo nga gamit? So the answer is yes. So makasuhan siya og theft if makakita ka gamit nga dili nimo iuli sa tagiya or sa personal na owner. So kanang nakay intent, kanang kumbaga ba nakay intent to own that lost property. So I'll give you a scenario. Or so there are an individual named, like for example Antonio. So Antonio, who misplaced his cell phone in tricycle and forgot to take it back. The driver knows that Antonio left his cell phone in a tricycle. So kabalo ang tricycle na nabili ni Antonio, pero wala niya giingon na ang driver failed or did not intend to deliver the lost property of Antonio. So Antonio, the rightful owner of the cell phone. So Antonio recalls that he left his cell phone on the tricycle. So he traced the tricycle and the driver. So pag na-trace na ni Antonio ang tricycle driver and and also the driver. So pagkakita niya sa driver, gipangutana niya if niya nakita ba siya og cellphone nakita ba siya og cellphone ni Antonio. Pero ni kumbaga murag ka nang ni bitaw ang driver ka nang kanang ni balibad ba na wala siya nakakita. Then nakita ni Antonio sa drawer sa tricycle ang iyang CP. So ang driver na dili daw iyaha daw tong CP, pero kabalo si Antonio na iyaha because of personal identity. Syempre ma-identify na to ang atong personal identity. So kabalo siya. So napamilyar ni Antonio ang CP niya tungod sa casing sa iyang cellphone. So the question is, pwede ba makasuhan ni Antonio ang driver? So pwede makasuhan ni Antonio ang driver og criminal case for theft or pagnanakaw or hindi pagsasauli ng gamit. So nang hindi pagmamay-ari sa ilalim ng Article 308 ng Revised Penal Code, theft ang isasampa mong kaso na pwede mong pakinabangan because kinuha niya na walang pahintulot ang isang bagay or property or hindi niya ginamitan ng pananakot, at kasama dito ang lost and found na dapat isauli ang bagay or property na hindi sayo. Dito din ay sang-ayon ang Article 719 ng Civil Code na nag-uutos ng isauli ng may-ari na nawawalang bagay or property, at kung hindi kilala ang kumbaga kung dili nimo kilala ang kanang nagmamay-ari bitaw ng nakita nimong property. So natay So say kuha naman kay kataron marag high tech naman taron kay na naman tay Facebook Messenger. So pwede ta maka-post like tips po din siya para ma-locate na to if ever na dili na to kaila ang tag-iya ato na gamit na gusto ni may uli. So pwede ta mo duol sa barangay if ever na dili na to kaila. So atong ipaabot sa barangay or isurrender na to sa police station na nakay nakita na gamit. So mao lang pa. Next reporter na.
So good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. So I'm Neon Carl Tigler. So damage to property. The offender maliciously damaged the property of others and removes or makes use of the fruits of the object of the damage caused by him. So from the word maliciously mischief, according to Article 327, who are liable for malicious mischief. So any person who shall deliberately cause the property of another any damage not falling within the terms of the next preceding chapter shall be guilty of malicious mischief. So for example, intentional niya or gituyo niya na smashing a window or throwing a rock of a window or sasakyanan. So tapos nabuak and then mag-cause siya og damage to property. So isa ka example pa is arson, like manunog og balay. So light ni siya sa kanang uban sunog nga hinungdan kay mga electric circuit lang or mga overcharged na phone. So ang arson is gituyo og sunog na building or balay. Mas grabe pa ni siya kaso sa makapatay og tao kasi ang arson kay life sentence ang ikaso o ibitay. So next is hunting or gathering. So the violators enters in enclosed states of field without any consent of the owners, and where trespass is forbidden, he hunts or fish or gathers crops without the consent of the owner. So for example is naay mga manggugubat or hunters nga naay mga dala pa na or pukot. Most common ginantingan nila is forest. Na dito ang mga bears, elephants o mga deers. Tapos ay nakabutang trespassing. Tapos ilang isudlan na forest without authority sa tagiya or wala sila nangid sa hunting. So na sila chance na pwede sila patyon sa tagiya or kasuhan. Kay trespassing naman sila sa lugar na ilang isudlan sa hunters. So that's all for today's and thank you.